Maranga mai, no mai, haere mai. This is Morning Report. I'm Guyon Espiner. It's Wednesday, April the 2nd.
I'm going to enjoy this conversation.
This is going to be fun. Tēnā koe, Dr. Brash.
Good morning, Guyon.
Pātai tuatahi ki a koe. My first question to you.
Mr. Espiner, words matter. You're a trained man. Please stick to what I said.
Do you agree with Winston Peters' claim, and I use that word deliberately, that there is a constitutional convention that the largest party gets first dibs on forming the government, or do you think that's
I would not
rubbish?
call it a constitutional convention.
So is it political expediency, or have you actually genuinely changed your mind?
I've changed my mind.
What is it that you want?
So I haven't said that there is a specific job.
Well, tell me now.
Well, I'm not going to, Guyon.
What is it you want?
What I mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by a statement like that? 10 days out from the
It's a
election.
question. What do you want? What do you want
It's
from
like a
government?
song. What do you need? What do you want? What do you get?
No, you're not going to get away with that. Is it okay?
And people can see
Yes
this.
or no? Is it okay?
And people can see this.
Was that appropriate? Yes
The
or no?
critique is totally relevant because at the end of the day, I don't know all the context of what happened here and all those situations.
You know the context here, Prime Minister. Please answer the question.
And we can have a back and forth about detail every single week on Radio New Zealand. I'm happy to do that.
I'd be happy to
except-
do that too. Have you, Stephen Joyce, found one other person in New Zealand who believes there is an $11.7 billion hole?
Yes.
Who?
Lots of people.
Who? Name one.
Well, people I talk to all the time.
I just want one name.
Well,
you can be a cab driver if you like. I just want one name. Does, like anything else in New Zealand politics, Winston Peters ultimately decide whether this goes ahead or not?
No.
But I can tell you now.
Oh, come on.
Well, excuse
Come
me.
on, mate.
No, with
It's
respect.
how are voters supposed to
I've
know
just told
when they
you.
look at your website? I've got to say, looking at that video of the ducks, have you seen this, Susie?
I'm watching it, I think, for the third time now. Sorry, John, I wasn't listening. Because I'm looking at the ducklings. And actually, Giles Beckford is here, and he's coming round to have a wee look at them as well.
Oh, well,
see the
Giles,
ducks are crossing the road.
is this the first time we're going to see
Look.
Giles expressing sympathy for a bird, is it? You've hit the nuclear button here, haven't you?
No, I pushed the Twitter button.
Yeah, sometimes you can find they can be one and the same thing.
Oh, no, Guy, and it's the modern age.
And David Cunliffe is with us now. Good morning.
Good morning, Guyon, and can I just note it's our first opportunity to speak together on Morning Report. And it's great to be talking to you.
You've asked a good question, but you haven't given a great answer.
I've said that we have to look at the rules.
But
You
it's still a great
You never
job.
dyed your hair, did you?
I won't go there, mate.
I don't know if you saw Phil Goff's billboards go up
The
at
blue,
the
aren't they,
weekend. They
I
looked very blue.
Yeah, they're blue. It's nice to see them in blue. I always think it's a good colour.
Yeah, you like your numbers. How's that $11.7 billion hole going?
Well,
have you found it yet? And according to the OECD, we're the most overpriced market in the developed world, and you say this isn't a crisis.
Well, it's not a crisis.
So do we have a housing crisis in New Zealand?
For those that affects, it's a crisis.
Yeah. Thank you. Who had all the Māori seats in 1996?
Was it New Zealand First in 96? Yes, I know.
You might find unusual that I'm defending journalists, but the reality is they are essential.
It is Christmas.
As part
So
of
do you
Europe.
keep the Union Jack on the flag?
Well, I don't want to say that, but yeah, I mean, look, in the end, not only are we wrapping ourselves in someone else's flag, it could be the flag they don't
What
fly.
is it with leaders and referendums?
Yeah, I know.
Losing
well, there
them.
you go. Yeah. Well, it happens, doesn't it?
Bit of feedback in on Simon Bridges' interview. Guyon, your intellect doesn't come close to that of Simon Bridges. That's what scares you, Jacinda writes. And another one with a different take on it. I see Guyon having an unchallenged chat with his little buddy again, says Peter from Tauranga. So you see what you see. And local councils are getting set to lobby the government, to give them extra powers to control these cats. We're having a difficult time shutting them up.
How many cats have you got in there, Guyon?
I would estimate there was at least 3 or 4 squawking there for attention. Is this a cat cull?
Good one, Guyon.
Pumpkins are the highest price they've been since Statistics New Zealand started monitoring them. When did they start monitoring the price of pumpkin, Kim?
I don't know.
1993, I remember that.
There's a pumpkin department set up just for that.
Yeah, it's with the road department. They're in the same building to save money. The mellifluous tones of Giles Beckford. What's happening market-wise? How's my gold looking?
Your gold is looking perky. But you haven't got any, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Don't dispel this myth.
Oh, it's just on your watch, and even then it's only 9-carat gold plating, isn't it?
I'm sure it might mean quite a bit to people who want to have a bar there where... How does it go? I'm just going to shut up and listen to this for a second.
sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
You are. You've got a place every morning where everyone knows your name. Susie and Guyon with you every morning. Moa ki tonu, ne?
Moa ke tonu atu ki tēnei whenua o tātou.
So keep going forever, right?
Absolutely, in this land of ours.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Me kore ake koe he tohu tohu I a mātou. We're lucky to have you advise us.
Tēnā koe. Kia ora.
Thank you so much. You're listening to Morning Report with Susie Ferguson and Guyon Espiner in this hour.